be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown.
Touchdown, Packers! Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On the pickup.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away. Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Matt Breed in the offense heading back out. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy, but let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every. Make sure the quarterback saw.
They run with Breida, and that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this 1st quarter. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. Rolling to his left. The escapability in evidence there, as that one good for 15 in the 1st.
Von Bell. A gain of 15. 1st down.
This is Breida. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bengals 14. 7.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Murray now, third and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's fourth and goal. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call? Is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big play there for the Bengals. 41 yards on the ground. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's running to get into the top 5.
First down, here's Burrow. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Auden Tate with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
For the extra point.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
So that one will be accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, they had it fourth and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now a give to Breida. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. Steps away to his left. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's third down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Stewart shedding through.
Intercepted.
down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now Burrow. Now, this pass complete to Higgins. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To the air again, Burrow. And Tate's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Cincinnati Bengals.
The 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Trey Burton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. And he's been fun to watch run the football. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us.
The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it.
Logan Wilson.
The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
First down, Murray. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And
throwing again, Murray. And that be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on fourth down? Now Murray again. He's got Adams on the hookup.
Murray's pass.
And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Throwing again. Murray buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on third down, Murray. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
For Terry McLaurin, incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Second down and goal. Murray. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers get a score closer.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. It's a big play that time for the Packers. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Forced out to his left. They'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
He'll run it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Now, this play was all about the eyes. As he rolled out to his right, he kept one eye downfield and one eye on what was in front of him, and he ended up picking up some pretty good yardage.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Touchdown, Packers! Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. Relaxed enough to get it done.
And it's up and good. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it up.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 12.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read, a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Being chased out left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And Adams has it complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, Murray steps away to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Tackle made.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Flush to his right. That's complete, Okuebuna. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Buying time to his left. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Dillon. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A.J. Dillon. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded right around the 8. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter. Now Burrow loses the football.
Kyler Murray sacked. A fumble.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Kenny Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that? old saying, those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them? That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
It's brought in left side by Tate. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Packers get set to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Escaping the pressure. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it.
Murray on the keeper. Fumble on the play.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
He's got Burton here. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Trey Burton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take advantage of the turnover to put up 6.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packers ready to take over offensively. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
1st down, Green Bay.
Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Running out of the gun here, Breida. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle.
They're going option play on 3rd down. That's out to the left and complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
2 yards.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Throwing right, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now Murray's got to have this one. Being chased out left. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 6 yards away. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result, a Green Bay score. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quick.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now left side on the swing pass. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On third down, Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll take this to the other side. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Packers 32-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. On first down, Mixon. And he's got some space here. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we get to be here to watch this one.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
35.